Welcome back to the Weather Centre. This afternoon remained cloudy over the southeastern parts of the country, resulting in lower daytime temperatures, especially over the eastern Free State and the interior of KZN. Otherwise, it stayed fairly cloud-free in the northern parts of South Africa, but thunderstorms were active from early on over the interior of KZN and in places in the Eastern Cape, where there is a watch for severe storms this evening. The western parts stayed fairly cloud-free ahead of an approaching cold front that will make landfall in Cape Town during the course of Friday. A cloudy evening along the south coast of the Western Cape with a possibility of light rain. Otherwise, thunder showers will be concentrated over the eastern Free State, the interior of KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the southern Highveld. Isolated storms tonight possible in Gauteng and in places in northwest and the northern Cape, and we've also lowered the probability of thunderstorms along the east coast for this evening. The South African Weather Service has a watch for severe thunderstorms for the rest of today, and there is a possibility of large hail and damaging winds in the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. Now tomorrow we're expecting the cold front to make landfall during the course of the afternoon. Rain not only confined to the Western Cape, but it could spread as far north as Port Nolloth in the Northern Cape. Thunderstorms will redevelop over the central and eastern parts of South Africa, but it will be a dry and windy afternoon over the western and southern parts of the country. In fact, we're expecting fresh northwesterlies ahead of the approaching front in the southwestern Cape, while strong winds are likely over the western interior. Light winds along the east coast tomorrow, except for the north coast of KZN, and light winds also for the northern parts of South Africa. It will be a cool night in the southwest, a minimum of 8 expected in Sutherland, 12 degrees in Springbok and 16 overnight in George, but it's going to stay warm tonight in the Lowveld as well as in KwaZulu-Natal, with high morning temperatures of 23 in Durban. Thereafter, a hot day for the province, 34 degrees in Pietermaritzburg, 28 in Bethlehem, and another warm afternoon in Pretoria with a maximum of 34, but it's going to be significantly cooler over the western parts with a high of only 21 degrees expected in Springbok. Cape Town tonight will cool to a morning temperature of 18 degrees with partly cloudy conditions and a moderate southeasterly wind. Thereafter, northwesterlies take over tomorrow, and we're expecting speeds up to 30 kilometers per hour, together with a 60% chance of rain, mainly during the afternoon. It will be a cooler weekend for the western parts of the country. Graaff-Reinet high at 25 degrees on Saturday and light rain spreading to Port Elizabeth. But it will be a very hot start to the weekend over the northern parts of the country. Cooler weather setting in with rain along the east coast on Sunday. That's all from the Weather Centre. Have a good evening.